telling us we are keeping the money and waiting for the money to grow. No money grows lying. It grows by being invested out and getting interest on it. Then you'll have to pay shares to the shareholders.
Sorry for coming back, I just want to supplement. Whereas I agree with the poll delegate, Jared, the 4 billion that they have, which is good, I would like to say that we have a very big challenge as maybe Africans and everyone from the issue of starting. And 3 years down the road, we have 2.5 million shillings. Me, I feel very hurt, really, to have a lot of debate on the documentation. I want to say if this AGM approves an automatic deduction, we immediately do it in the next quarter as we review all the documentation. A minute from here, I think, can suffice to have that deduction. If we find that it is maybe out of context, the money can be refunded. So I want us to start. I don't want us to over delay in getting how money will be spent, how the sharing will be done, how the shares will be distributed, the dividends and the others. We have very small money here as a circle, 2.5. Me, I want it to start. We just get a minute or a small document as a secretariat or the board, and we start. If the members agree, the 16 members agree, we start immediately. Because that is small money, really, club chairpersons. The money they send us is small money. We need to seed that small money. 400,000, which they are proposing here, is really very small. So, Mr. Chairman, if we go into documentation, which is good, I'm a lawyer myself, I need documentation, but also we need to be looking at the practical bits of it. For us to start, we must have a simple document which can help us to start. If the meeting agree, we start immediately, so that next time when we come, we say maybe we are, even the meetings that we shall have, we are going ahead to see how we improve.
Thank you. There is a hand.
Just to supplement on Chairman Chitara's proposal, I'm suggesting maybe that money be distributed in quotas, like 150, 150, yeah.
Thank you very much, I'm done, Chairman, through you. I just want to remind ourselves that we had already agreed on this issue of circles. And I want to allay the fears of my neighbor. My neighbor also happens to be my dependent. When the circle is already registered with the Ministry of Cooperatives, Trade and Cooperatives, it gives the bylaws. So the bylaws are already there. We use the same bylaws for all the rest of all the circles under the Ministry of Cooperatives. And so legally, I think we are good to go. And yes, I want to reiterate that we already agreed to cooperate, to have a circle. And so now, what we should be agreeing on is the modalities of paying this money as clubs. Because earlier on we paid as individual members. That's why I'm one of the members. But we'd like to now agree on paying as club. And I want to second the motion moved by Kitara that we agree on having our clubs become members and find a way individually as chairman of encouraging our players, because our players even suffer most, to also become members. If we go back and agree with them, we can say, in my case, when this money comes from the start time, this money comes, I normally put it at table and they share it. I can say, before it comes, let's remove 50,000 for each one of you as the membership. Or is it one share and then 20,000 for membership? But that is at individual club level. However, as for their players, as members, I want to second the idea that we all subscribe. We pay our membership, put back the fees. I'm done. So If the membership is 200,000, let's agree that on the next quarter that is coming, we authorize, or we approve that 200,000 for our club membership to the circle be deducted. Also, let's also approve that every club buys one share, at least one share of 300,000, and that means we are now approving deduction of 500,000. Let's also agree that each club pays the monthly 100,000, and that means a quarter is how many months? There are 3 months. So that we also agree that the 3 months membership, subscription, monthly saving of 100,000 for 3 months, which actually the 3 months in the quarter also be deducted, so that we would like to agree, I would like to propose that we agree that UPL deducts 800,000. That is 200 membership plus 300 one share plus 300,000 for the 3 months of the quarter in question. So that adds up to 800,000. So I would like to propose members, if you support me and Kitara, that we authorize UPL to deduct 800,000 for the next quarter. Members, the next quarter is for the months of October, November, and December. So we become effective members from October. I beg to move.
Were you moving? I thought you were seconding Chita. Okay, but let's hear from your dependent first.
Members, I need you guys to understand me clearly on this sort of thing. Through experience, I have seen in the circle I am, there can be a time when people default over 60 million. Yeah? Default 60 million means you have lent it out, they are unable to bring it back. This is going to happen here. What is the policy if there is a default? Those are the things you need to understand before we just rush it. My neighbor here is my academy, but I know the issues he has with the money. Tomorrow we will not have the money to bring to the circle. Okay? That's number one. What's the way forward? What next? Secondly, I will be a bull, I have money. I would wish to buy more than 1 shares. So I deposit 50 million, I bought the shares. Okay? What is the policy, the limit I can buy? I might decide to buy 99.9% of the shares in the company. What is the policy document stopping me to do that? Because at the end of the day, I might target the dividends. I want to get that money. How is Busoga, who is poor, protected to be part of this? Those are the issues that I'm raising that we must focus.
Okay, thank you very much, my neighbor and dependent. I appreciate his concerns, because tomorrow, when another man comes and expels Indians, you have no fallback position. However, let's go indigenous for us who are there. One, the shares are there. You can have as many shares as you want, but the maximum has already.
But in addition, I think you have been missing some of the documents. Well, these documents have been going around to clubs. But as you did say, there is no harm. They are going to be mailed to you again to reassure yourself. By the time the Minister of Cooperatives gave a license, there definitely must have been documentation. And we have all the structures of a circle. We think she chaired the supervisory committee. We have all the, and you should have been up to date. But now to crown it all, the CEO Bull FC is one of the executive members of this circle. So now, I think let's call for a second. You know, the second.
But I am not contented for my money to be cut, but I will go with what.
So you are seconded.
No.
You second?
You see, they even fear you second.
I second the motion.
The whole of Jinja, apart from all, is in the favor. Thank you very much, and I think this falls in the category of those things which are going to be extracted and shared with the members in 2 weeks, so that we confirm that what we agreed is what is actually going to take place. Now, I think that's it.
Thank you very much, Vice Chairperson. Maybe we should clap for you for having taken us through these technical items, and I thank you again for handing over the microphone. Now, members, of course, I think this is the longest AGM I have chaired, meaning the issues are important. Now, at this juncture, I would like to say that we'll move to item number 16, which is the election of the chairman, vice chairman, and members of the board. Now, obviously, members of the board, the extant members of the board will have to quit at this stage because they were all nominated, so I cannot personally preside over my own election. Possible. So at this juncture, I have to hand over the entire company to the CEO, and we call it quits. However, we have already expressed our intentions to return and serve you for another period because we think the company has reached a stage of takeoff, and we do not want to see any turbulence at this stage as we move forward to grow our game. I want to thank you for giving us this opportunity to serve you for the last 8 years, and also for giving us your attention for the last about 12 hours. And we would like at this point in time to quit by saying we would like to ask you, to request you to vote us again. Thank you very much. God bless you. I now hand over to the CEO, who will take you through the next stage. Thank you. Therefore, members that were nominated will be probably asked to, I don't know,
by the powers given to me by the FUFA Super League Limited members, and in reference to FUFA Electoral Code, I hereby invite the chairman of FUFA Electoral Committee with his team to come and occupy these seats and manage this item in accordance with the FSLL members and FUFA Electoral FUFA Electoral Committee Code. Thank you very much. They will introduce, the chairman will introduce his team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, my name is Matthias Wire, the chairman of the electoral committee. Next to me here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Richard Mpaka. I am a member of the electoral committee.
My name is Dennis Lukambi, the secretary to the committee.
And not waste time, I'll invite the secretary to give us a brief background of why we are here, and then we shall proceed. Thank you.
Stand up. Members, like any company, the company must have the directors. And this company is entirely regulated by the FUFA, Super League Limited, Articles and Memorandum of Association. The Articles, which is the Constitution, establishes the procedure of how this company, called the FUFA Super League Limited, will appoint its board. It entrusted the powers, or in case of an election, to the FUFA Electoral Committee, headed by Mr. Bwire. So in accordance with Article 26 of the amendments, the committee issued the notice calling those who are interested to be elected members of the board to pick nominations, and also other requirements, among others, academic qualifications. The members indicate that the minimum is advanced is senior 6, and we wish to report that 6 members were nominated, duly nominated by the clubs. 5 members were duly nominated by the clubs. The same members, as a requirement of the company members, were vetted by the special shareholder, and they also fulfilled by the decision of the committee with all the requirements, including academic requirements. And after the vet, the committee declared them duly as nominated members, and as far as this is concerned, the only procedure is for the chairperson to declare them to this company and its shareholders.
Thank you, Secretary. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me by the FUFA Electoral Code and FUFA Super League Limited, Memorandum and Articles of Association, I declare the following to be duly nominated as candidates. This is to be duly nominated as members of the Board of Directors of FUFA Super League Limited. Mandu Humphrey Wetanga, Martini Sakaja, David Bunya Serebe, Arenai Predeo Rugendo, and Kauma Ivan Frederick. Thank you. Now, next is to elect the chairperson and the vice chairperson. Then the other members will automatically remain as what? As members. So at this juncture, I'll call, among these ones I've read out, whoever is interested in standing as chairperson to express their interest, and those interested in standing as vice chairperson to also express their interest. Thank you.
As the members are coming in, the procedure is if more than one is interested to be the chairman of the board, then it will be subjected to a secret ballot by the shareholders. If it's only one, then it will be declared by the chairperson as per the members. If the vice chairperson, more than one, shows interest, then they will be subject to a vote. If it's only one, then it will be subjected to be declared by the chairperson. So the members who have just came in, the chairperson has declared those who are duly nominated as members of the board. If you could stand up, as is going to read the names again. The item now is, if you are interested among the 5 to be a chairperson of the board, please declare your interest. If there are more than one, then the shareholders will vote. If only one, the committee will declare them the chairperson. Please, Chair, read the names again such that the shareholders can call their director.
So once again, the members who are duly elected as members of Board of Directors are Mandu Humphrey Wetanga, please stand up if you are around. Watenga, sorry. Mandu Humphrey Watenga. Yeah, he's there. Then Martin Sakaja, please. David Bunya Sereve. Arenai Pedro Rugendo. Kauma Ivan Frederick. Yeah, all, why we are just calling them up because they were elected unopposed. So we are just declaring them. No one opposed them. And there are 5 with a requirement of 5. So now we call upon those who want to stand as chairperson of board to declare their interest now.
Yes, my name is Adit Dewo Jendo. I'm declaring my intentions to stand for chairman.
That is one. Anyone seconding him? I do second him. Another person?
Maroons FC, second him.
Any other person interested in being chairman of board? Among the 5. No one is interested. So at this juncture, we shall acclaim Mr. Arenai Pedro Rugendo as our incoming chairman of board. The second item is to elect our vice chairperson board. Anyone interested in standing